Okay, so this is the Korg SE-300 Stage Echo, and I'll just try it. It's going through a high watt with a 65 Jazzmaster, and I'll just play it clean here just so you get an idea what the guitar sounds like clean. Alright, so the Stage Echo is actually a pretty unique tape echo unit. It's got multiple heads. This is just kind of what I've got it set on head number 2, and I have the I'll take the reverb off for a minute. So here's just what the tape echo sounds like. Adjust the speed. So if we so each head has a different range. Head 1 is the shortest, so it's more of a slap back. This is the shortest delay time you'll get. And head 1 ranges down to this long of a delay time. Head 2 ranges from this fast to this slow. At the slower settings on each of the tape heads, you get a little bit more of the flutter and wow or chorusing going on. You also get a little bit more degradation just because it's a shorter amount of tape is passing over the head. Head 3 gets a pretty long amount of delay time. This is the shortest delay time on head 3. And this is the longest time you'll get on the unit. So perhaps the coolest thing on this on the unit is the spring reverb. Not so much because of the reverb itself is nothing to really write home about, but I'll show you that. Here's just the spring reverb. It's not terrible, but certainly doesn't compare with like a Fender reverb unit. But what this does do is it gives you a lot of options. This knob here is reverb. It's the input balance, so you can put spring reverb just on the direct signal, just on the echoes, or a blend of in between. So just on the dry signal will get you oops. Sorry. Just on the dry signal will get you something like this. So the repeats are very dry, but the initial signal you play will be wet reverb. blend it, you get a really nice lush. Really nice lush sound. You can also just put the spring reverb on the echoes, which repeats, but really dry front signal. Now, one of the coolest things that it does, and I think this is probably the only unit that can do this, if you set the balance so that you're just using the reverb effect, but you have a head engaged for delay, and you put the input balance over so that you're just putting reverb on the echoes, you can get, well, it's basically you don't hear a dry signal for the repeats, on all the repeats. You just hear the reverbed sound. So here's what that sounds like. So it's cool because you don't get any attack really on your delayed signals. It's all pretty, it's pretty lush. So that's about it. Then it does have multiple heads, so you can select any combination of multiple heads. This is on 1 and 3. When you have multiple heads selected, you kind of have to roll back on the feedback to not get it to oscillate. Here's with all 3 selected. Alright, now I'll show you what the oscillation sounds like. So if we turn the feedback up. So you can get a pretty convincing police siren out of that. So that's basically it. Thanks.